If you're a follower of any of my social media accounts, you've seen at least a few of my skits involving Yoda either reacting or responding to someone or something. A lot of you have asked over time, where did I get that puppet from, and how you could get one of your own. Before I answer where you can get a Yoda puppet, I should explain how I managed to get mine. Originally, I found my Yoda puppet at a garage sale buried at the bottom of a cardboard box of other toys. It was in mediocre condition with some small cracks on the body that I put super glue to try to prevent them from getting bigger over time. Over a year and a half of weekly use, and, well, it's seen better days. At first I thought I'd just get another one and that would be pretty easy. I'll just go on eBay and buy one. It can't be that expensive, right? Yeah, boy was I wrong about that assumption. I ended up getting very damn lucky and I managed to find one being sold for $80. Jar Jar Binks was much cheaper and I picked him up for a little over 20 bucks. You're probably asking yourself right now, how in the hell are these damn puppets so expensive? Here's why. These puppets haven't been in production for over 20 years. And ever since then, there's really been no viable alternatives. And by viable alternatives, I mean there's no puppets that have ever been released that meet the level of quality of these particular toys. The Yoda and Jar Jar puppets I have were originally made back in 1999 for when Episode 1 The Phantom Menace first came out by a company called Applause. There's other Yoda puppets out there, but they're pretty trash in my opinion unless you're someone that's just looking to collect anything related to Star Wars and Yoda and you don't really care. This 1981 Yoda hand puppet is likely the one you'll run into the most on eBay if you search for Yoda hand puppet. There's usually dozens of these things clogging up the search results because they suck. It has no movable mouth or head or arms, and I've told it has a very thick rubbery smell like an old tire. Then you have travesties like this officially licensed literal sock puppet of Yoda where the mouth doesn't move at all. Yeah, 5 stars from Brenda. Looks great in my golf bag. Fuck your golf bag and fuck you too, you galaxy brain twat. So, it's looking at this point like your options are pretty limited. Shell out a ton of bills for the 1999 Applause puppet or get bent. Nah, you actually got one other option, although it could potentially cost more. Etsy is a site where artists, including puppeteers skilled in designing and creating puppets, might have what you're looking for on sale. Because anybody that calls himself an artist can sell on Etsy, quality is all over the place and so can the prices. Maybe if you don't find what you're looking for, you can make a request to one of the high-end puppet makers on Etsy to make you something that fits what you want. Although you'll have to expect that you're going to pay a lot in that case. Now, while I did say Etsy was your one other option, you do have one last option, although this probably won't work because Disney doesn't listen to anybody anymore these days, which is to complain to Disney directly in emails and on social media, and in the unlikely event you somehow meet a CEO in person, about why there hasn't been any decent quality puppets made of Yoda, Jar Jar, and other Star Wars Muppets for over 20 years. I'm pretty surprised to this day that there hasn't been a decent Yoda puppet at the very least, considering how many people ask me about where they can purchase this 1999 Applause puppet. In my opinion, Disney's been sleeping on a lot of potential money by not having toy manufacturers mass produce another. Nobody wants goddamn Snoke or stupid porgs. If you want to not pay an arm and a leg for another decent Yoda puppet, then you need to lose your mind at the mouse. I hope this video gives you guys some answers and a little bit of closure, and maybe if the word gets out there somehow, people might make enough racket so Disney will put out some Yoda puppets back into production, preferably ones that don't suck. I'm Pitmaster Broda. Peace out.